This lesson is on adding and subtracting fractions with common denominators. The denominators are the bottom number of the fraction, and each of these are exactly the same numbers for this lesson. So when we talk about the denominator, that is going to tell us the number of parts that we need to make a whole. So for 16, we need to have 16 over 16 to make a 1 or to make a whole. So in example 1, we have is 3 out of 16. So 3 out of 16 means that 3 parts is shaded out of the 16 parts, the total right here. When we have is 5 out of 16, we have is 5 parts that are shaded out of 16. And 7 out of 16 tells me that I have 7 parts out of 16 that is shaded. So adding all of those parts together, what does that look like? Because 16 is the whole, we're going to go ahead and put all of the numerator on top of it. So the 3 out of 16, we're going to go ahead and lay it out as 3 out of 16. The 5 out of 16, the yellow parts, I went ahead and counted 5 parts of this right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 7 out of 16, I have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We layer each of the numbers or the numerators on top of the 16 parts to see what is our total number. So our final answer comes out to 15 out of 16, because if we add the 3 parts, the 5 parts, and the 7 parts of the fraction of 16, then your total area that is shaded is 15 out of 16. Let's try example 2. So 8 is the denominator, so that tells me that on the denominator of 8, 8 over 8 makes a whole. The first term, 5 out of 8, tells me that I have 5 parts out of the 8 that is shaded. The second term is 7 out of 8, which tells me that 7 parts out of the 8 is shaded. And the last term, 3 out of 8, tells me that I have 3 out of the 8 terms that is shaded. So if we put it all together, it's the 8 is the box that we have, and we're going to go ahead and layer it. So 5 is the blue, and then we're trying to do the next part, which is 7, because this tells me I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we have a problem. I only have a spot for 3 boxes right here. So what we're going to have to do is create another box and put the 7 on top of that right there now. So this gives me 1, 2, 3, and then went 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. So that adds up this box right here and also this area right here on top of this right here. So now we have is the 3 red that is left. So we're going to go ahead and layer it onto the second square right here, the 3 right there. And so our final answer comes out to be 15 out of 8, because 15 of these areas are shaded out of 8 possible parts right here. Okay, which then we simplify this as 1 out of 7/8. So 1, because this is a whole right here. This was 8 over 8 right here. That makes a whole of 1 right there. And then we have a 7 of the 8 that is left over right here that is shaded right there. Okay, so that is adding common denominator fractions. Now let's go ahead and try the subtracting the common denominator fractions. So similar to that, the 6 is the denominator. That tells me the parts. So I have 6 parts. Of the 6 parts, 5 of them are shaded. So 5 out of 6 right there. Then we also have is 3 out of 6. So here's 3 out of 6 right there. Okay, now we're taking away or subtracting 3 out of 6 from 5 out of 6. So that's going to look different. So we still have is that 6 parts right there. I'm going to go ahead and lay my 5 right there. And the 3, the yellow right there, is going to be then taking it away, the blue part of it. So then your final answer comes out to 2 out of 6. Now, if you also remember from last lesson, anytime you work with fractions, you always need to simplify fractions. So if you do prime factorization, the numerator is just 2. The denominator is 2 times 3. I see a set of 1 right there. So then your final answer comes out to 1 over 3. Example 4 is that I have 7 over 9 minus 4 over 9 minus 2 over 9. So 9 again is the whole. So we have is then 7 over 9 right there, 4 over 9, and 2 over 9. So if I lay out my 7 over 9, and then I put my 4 over 9, I'm somewhere around there. I'm just going to count out 4 boxes, and I'm going to go ahead and take that away from the 7. So if I take it away, I only have this 3 left. Now the blue, if I go ahead and lay it on top of that, and I take it away, now my final answer is then 1 over 9. So that is the subtracting of fractions with common denominators.